a thought I had in my mind as I launch off my first Mothership message. And I will be coming every third Sunday at 3 o'clock. So I'm putting it out here because as a woman, a mother, and a grandmother, I have to do something differently. And so right now, I'm asking for you to just bear with me for about 20 minutes as I speak to you about the power of gratitude. The power of gratitude. Look, family, and we are family. We are family. Let me ask you something. We're family whether we accept it or not here as Americans. We are neighbors. We are one. We are relative. And there's a purpose for us being here, wherever you are. A purpose for being born and learning the truth of who you are, why you're here, and that is to bring love and peace and joy for yourself and others. You know, let me ask you a simple question. When was the last time you said thank you? When was the last time you said thank you and meant it with your whole soul? Just not a habit, or not thank you out of politeness, or thank you that healed your heart. Think about it. When's the last time you said thank you with intentions to bring healing to your heart and healing to the one you spoke to? Because gratitude is not manners. Gratitude is power. This morning, I made a decision. I made a decision to not let my feet touch the floor without finding something to be grateful for and smile. Smile in my body and my breath and my spirit and my senses, my life. Why I would refuse to get out of that bed until I could find something to smile and to work on keeping that smile. As a descendant of American enslaved people and as a woman, as a mother and grandmother, I realized something. If my ancestors could survive chains and still hope, then I can rise every morning and say thank you for freedom. Thank you for my breath and thank you for my purpose. January is not just a new year. It's not a time of a new year, but it marks the Emancipation Proclamation. It marks a moment when freedom was spoken into law. And today I stand to declare something new. We must become a grateful people, not just we the people. Because without gratitude, love cannot stay. And without love, nothing lasting can be built. My family, gratitude heals the past. Yes, it does. Gratitude has the power to heal. Gratitude does not erase pain. It transforms it into purpose. My ancestors paid a price so I could breathe free. And when I say thank you, I'm not ignoring history. I'm honoring sacrifice. Gratitude turns wounds into wisdom. Gratitude turns wounds into wisdom and turns survival into strength. It turns memory into mission. It brings a memory into a mission. And when we say thank you, our ancestors, with our lives, we stop carrying trauma and start carrying legacies. Gratitude does not forget the past. Gratitude redeems it. There are 2 points I want to make. The first one is gratitude builds self-mastery. Gratitude builds self-mastery, and you cannot lead nations. You cannot lead your family. You cannot lead your community until you lead your own mind. A grateful heart creates peace inside. Peace creates clarity. Clarity creates power. When you wake up grateful, your body aligns. Your emotions settle. And your spirit rises. Your mind focuses. This is self-mastery. Is this not why you're here? Is this not the challenge that we've come to? This is self-mastery. And before we harmonize communities, before we can heal nations, we must first be willing to harmonize ourselves. You must be willing. Master yourself first. Gratitude is the doorway. Because gratitude builds families, grateful families, and gratitude builds grateful communities, and gratitude builds grateful nations. And I have been in each one of those areas. And as long as we're here, we remain in that womb. We remain in that circle. And gratitude is continuous and contagious in leadership. Build gratitude in your leadership because it is contagious. Gratitude grows at home first, and children learn it by watching us. Communities strengthened by practicing it, and nations heal. People choose it daily. We need a more grateful nation. Not one that's powerful in all this military enforcement. No. We the people have expanded. We're not the same nation that was 1863 or even, 1776. Today, 2026, we are a nation of many cultures, many stories in one body. Let me repeat that. We're many cultures in this country. Many stories and one body. We're all family. And if we want unity, we must start with gratitude, because love cannot live in an ungrateful house. Gratitude is the glue of unity. There are 3 actions that I want you to take as I'm entering into the climax of my talk. In the morning, practice saying, thank you. Before your feet touch the floor, the first thing, action number 1, say thank you. And before your feet touch the floor, name 3 things you're grateful for. 1 in my body, I've got 1 in your life, and 1 in your future. Because when the moment that you start, your history begins, your journey begins for that day. Make your journey a journey of gratitude. Not just today, but every day. Make a commitment to be thankful. This trains the mind to look for life instead of lack. Action number 2, there are 3 now. Speak 1 thank you daily. Say thank you out loud to a neighbor, to a family member, to a stranger, an ancestor in prayer. Say thank you. And even say thank you to yourself. I'm learning to do that. Look in the mirror. I say, Joy, thank you. Thank you for trusting the truth in you. Thank you for not yielding and becoming bitter and angry. Come out of the fuss gus syndrome. You know, I've been working on me, y'all. Y'all just don't know. I'll tell you as I progress on with future presentations. But gratitude spoken creates an atmosphere. And that first environment and the atmosphere that you want to create is within yourself. And the third final action is building the grateful house. Make gratitude visible in your home. Create a gratitude journal. I have so many journals that I have started, and whoo, I need to either got more blank. No, not more blank pages, but I've started. But I'm learning to be more consistent. When you have dinner or lunch or breakfast or whatever at the table, tell someone thank you and tell them why you are grateful for them. Have a family appreciation time. We're going to be doing that very soon. We're going to go over to it's quite a few miles with my daughter. She lives in the suburb area, and I'm going to go visit her and her family. Just to have time with my grandchildren because they're growing so fast and leaving, and I really want to be a part of their lives. Community sharing circles. Find some people that you can share and speak of gratitude rather than gossip too. Something different. Because we want to bring about a healing. At least that's what the Mothership wants to do. And this is how legacy is built. And finally, today, this month of January, is the anniversary of the 163rd anniversary of the Emancipation Proclamation, and I declare new freedom. Freedom from bitterness, freedom from fear, freedom from spiritual poverty. And we're just not we the people, but we are becoming a more grateful people. I know there's a lot going on, but find the grateful ones and increase the gratitude in our nation, increase the gratitude in our communities, increase the gratitude in our homes, in our families, on our work site. And when gratitude rises, love stays, peace grows, purpose flows. When I was working in the school system, I started a newsletter. There's the teachers, the morale of teachers, because they work up under great stress. Ooh, she got my water. They work under a great stress. Whenever you're working with children, it costs a great deal. And I would write a newsletter, maybe once a month or twice a month, encouraging and highlighting some teachers and some of the things that I may have heard them as I passed through the hallways, sharing with the children, the students, or at the table, some of their, ambitions and whatever. And I also got, for the workers, staff people too, not just the teachers, the security, the people in the lunchroom, so that they'll know that somebody knows that they're there. I want them to know I'm grateful. I want them to know that someone sees them and what they're doing. And when gratitude rises in an atmosphere, love stays, peace grows, and purpose flows. We have a purpose here, people. We really do. We really have a responsibility to our purpose because there's something we must leave behind. And so the Mothership of Joy is launching off this day. Hello. Yes, I know. This is the Saints shirt. This is my birthplace. I always honor the Saints, but I'm with the Bears. There's a game today. And this game of life that we find ourselves in is not always to just be a winner against somebody else, but be a winner inside of yourself. A winner to overcome negative attitudes, negative sayings, being comfortable, trying to control everything outside of yourself rather than deal with you. That's where true love comes from. Because I want gratitude to rise in myself. That's why I made a promise to myself. Before you get out the bed, Joy, smile. That's my purpose for the day. Share a smile. Share love, share peace. and be a part of this journey in some way or form. Welcome to the first public voyage of the Mothership of Joy. Joy is coming to the world, coming. Be grateful. Be that part of the joy to the world. That peace come. Peace come to our nation, to our families, carrying healing, carrying dignity, carrying harmony and unity and hope to the world. Mama Joy signing out, saying thank you, and let this 2026 be a rising legacy for the world to see and be grateful for. Love you. Take care. You say God is